Real quick, I'm going to show the boss fight, guys, and show you how strong this build is against bosses when you're going through the campaign. So here we go. We're going to kill Draven. Just easy. Shock him like crazy. Oh, all the rolling. You can't hurt me. I'm too strong. I'm too fast. And see, it just makes playing the campaign so fun, so easy, and you just blast right through it. What's up, guys? We're here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I started my brand new witch character, and I wanted to go over in today's video, we're going to talk about twink leveling and the gear that I'm using to power level essentially my alternate characters or other characters I want to play so I can get through the campaign and get to end game and play builds that I actually want to play with Witch. So in this case, guys, Witch, I'm going to be playing Essence Drain Witch, which is going to be cool. We're going to be doing a pure chaos build. But in order to get there fast and get to the end game, we're doing twink leveling, which is essentially using a bunch of legendary gear and just kind of coasting all the way through into end game. Now, this gear is very easy, very cheap to get, and I'm going to go over the skill choices that I'm using for the end game because I think this is just better. Last league, we did a video on this with stat stacking, but stat stacking got changed, although I do think it's still going to be good and most likely be solid for the campaign. I think I'm just going to go with Lightning Arrow. So we are doing Lightning Arrow for our twink leveling builds through this league, and the reason for that is because Lightning Arrow did not get nerfed at all, and it actually got a little bit of a buff. Although Lightning Rod did receive a little bit of a nerf to a degree with the amount of chains, it's still super powerful. So let me go over the gear and the choices that we have here. So we have Widowhail Crude Bow. You need to get this thing at over 200%, and then what you're going to do is you're going to add into regular lightning runes just to help scale some damage here. This is very important. It's going to give us increased bonuses gained from Quiver. And then the Quiver choice that we're doing is the Broadhead Quiver, the Cold Quiver, the Wrath Quiver. It's going to give us cold damage, attack speed, and then enemies chilled by our hits take increased damage with chill magnitude, and then we gain 6% extra damage as cold. Very, very powerful. This is really, really strong. For our boots, of course, the straw sandals, you're going to start with these and get 10% move speed, which is great. As soon as you hit level 11, you're going to swap to the Wanderlust wrap sandals, which is going to be great for the campaign. The chest piece, of course, is Fox Shade. We pretty much use this through the entire thing because you get increased movement speed while I'm on full life, which is fantastic. We just want to be as fast as possible. Our glove choice is going to be the North Paw Sued Bracers for the increased critical damage bonus and base crit, and then the ads, which is good. You can use a different one if you want to after you get to like level 10 if you want, but I do really like these gloves. In our belt, of course, we're doing with the Rawhide belt, so we get all that strength, which is fantastic. And then in our helmet slot, we are doing Crown of the Victor. This is at level 5. You're starting off with Crown of the Victor, which is great. +1 to all level of skills, which just helps you deal a crap ton of damage. And then the gain life and mana per enemy killed is great. The rarity is just a subset. In our amulet, we just like gambled for this one and got a rare, but essentially as soon as you hit 8, you're going to use Sure-footed, so that way you can get the increased dodge roll, so it allows you to just move really fast. I'm almost to level 8. So you can kind of see, maybe I'll kill enough guys. But when you're vibing through, you can see that, like, I do so much damage already on this character. Like, you just blast through. This is the whole point of twink leveling, guys. I know there's a lot of veteran PoE players out there who understand what I'm talking about. But for new people who don't know what twink leveling is, you're just taking all of this gear so you can just basically power level your way through the campaign easy as possible. It makes it easy so you're not struggling coming through with gear. Now, all of this stuff was pretty cheap. Like I did go through and get my my Huntress all the way up to 90, and we farmed a bunch of currency in order to get all this gear. Now, like I said, this gear is super cheap. It is not expensive at all. So there we go. We hit 8. We put our amulet on, and then you guys can see that, like, look how far I roll. It's way farther than me running anywhere that I could possibly run. and you just destroy. Like, look how far I roll. And it makes it like super easy when you're fighting bosses with this amulet. That's not the way. We're going to be a little bit down here to this way. But this gear is super cheap, guys. When I talk about this gear, like all these things, the chest piece, the boots, the helmet, the quiver, like all of this stuff I found for like an Exalt. So you can get all this stuff for the Exalt. I think maybe the Bushwhack boots are like 3 Exalts. The Widowhail might be a few more Exalts because you need to hit at least 200% is what I would say. If you get one less, then it's fine. It's still going to work just fine. But all this stuff is super cheap right now. So if you made it to endgame or deep into the campaign and you've racked up some Exalts, then you can use this stuff to get gear for your next character. In the ring slots, we do have just 2 iron rings because we want the adds damage. However, I'm going to go back to town. I want to show you guys there's another ring that you guys can use if you want, if you get it. I found it on a drop. It is a little pricey right now if you want to get it, but I don't think you need to worry too much about getting it. Like, you don't have to. It's probably, where is it? It's in here. It's the unique ring. I can't believe I'm doing this live on the fly, having to search for something. I don't see it in here, which sucks. I will take Chaos just because. Yeah, I don't see it. Main gear, where are you? The freeze ring, there it is. You can take this ring at level 12, which will just give you more chances to be shattered, because eventually we will be going into Herald of Ice. So you guys can do that. Works perfectly fine. Now let's go over the tree really quickly and what I'm doing with the tree. So because we're doing lightning arrow, guys, we are going to be doing all of the ranger skills or spear skills, which means we need to come over to this area here. So essentially, it's just like how we did with the stat stacker, where we needed to come all the way down here and get all this stat stacking stuff down here. So effectively, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be traveling up this way. We got to get there as quick as possible. We're going to be coming through here to flow like water, up to mindful awareness, into step like mist, which is great because we want movement speed. So that way we can absolutely blast through here, through these nodes into here, up to this node here, and then boom, we're right here inside all of the Ranger and Huntress skill tree. So that way we can come down and get a bunch of projectile stuff to increase our lightning arrow. So that's going to be the goal that we're going to do here. I will have a planner down showing the exact path of what I'm going to do through the campaign, so that way you guys can follow it. As far as skills, it's literally lightning arrow. We're going to be doing martial tempo, primal, mobility, as well as lightning rod with scatter shot, close combat, concentrated effect. You can add in other skills. There's not really too many that you're probably going to need. You can add in some other ones if you guys want. Like, you can come in here and get some more stuff, like Orb of Storms would be fine. Like level 4. Like, you could grab, let me go to bow. You could grab Orb of Storms, which would be sweet. Sniper's Mark is going to be good eventually. Like, but the main one that you're really going to be wanting is the Herald of Ice, which is going to be awesome. You pretty much only need those 3 through the entire campaign. You can probably end up adding like Wind Dancer or Barrage, stuff like that to just kind of help you through. But really their main skills are going to be Lightning Arrow, Lightning Rod, and probably Herald of Ice. And that should just carry us through the entire campaign. When you first get these, if you do have the gem cutters, I don't have any right now, but I would definitely suggest qualitying your lightning arrow at least bare minimum, as well as the lightning rod if you have it, but you don't have to quality them if you don't want to. Definitely lesser jeweler orb them immediately, so that way you can get the 3. You don't need to greater these. These with 3 sockets or 4 linked should carry you through the entire campaign, no problem whatsoever. Should be super, super easy in that regard. And that's it, guys. At level 33, we will be swapping our boots out one more time for the lizard scale boots because it's just more movement speed. I wish I did get ones that were up to level 25 movement speed. These are only a 17. So we may not keep these on. If you do get these at 25% move speed, then definitely swap. The damage from pinning is really, really good. However, I think because as far as we want to get through this as fast as possible, the Wanderlust boots are just going to be better because my Bushwhacks don't have 25. My Wanderlusts are 20, so they're going to be a little bit faster. Outside of that, guys, that's going to be the twink leveling. I will leave a link to the build down in the Mobalytics planner in the description. But yeah, other than that, guys, you are just blasting all the way through this. It makes it super easy to just farm all of your new characters. And the great thing is that a lot of this gear, besides one helmet, amulet, and then a couple boot swaps, everything else you can use right at level 1. So you don't have to worry about like leveling up to get to some certain point. And you just absolutely destroy everything. It makes it super easy. I mean, when we were doing this with the stat stacker, it was just so much fun to just blast new characters. And what's great about this too is because, like, again, like I said, the lightning arrow did not get nerfed. Lightning arrow did not get nerfed in the patch. So to me, it was a no-brainer. Stat stacker with like ice strike still might be stronger. I think it could be. I'd have to test it. But for now, I'm going to be doing lightning arrow because I think it's just so cool to play it. But yeah, guys, this is twink leveling that I'm doing for this league. Like the video, comment down below. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll be happy to answer. Or if you guys have any suggestions on twink leveling for my more experienced players out there that want to help me out, let me know down in the description if there's something else I could play. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing, guys. So again, like the video, comment down below. And as always, stay gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.